Sound suppression water system has started. T-minus 13 seconds. T-minus 10, go for main engine start. We are go for main engine start. T-minus 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery with the Hubble Space Telescope, our window on the universe.
Discovery Houston, just wanted to let you know that the ground is currently configured for HST main bus activation. So we're ready when you are.
And Houston Discovery, the transfer to internal power complete. The umbilical is dead faced, and we'll be standing by for your go for umbilical release.
Roger, Discovery. Discovery, your go for umbilical disconnect.
The Hubble deploy day did not go well. In the end, we successfully deployed Hubble, and Hubble went on to greater things. Deploy day was long and arduous and nothing at all the way it was planned. From the moment Steve Hawley attached the RMS, mechanical arm, things went wrong. Steve was supposed to be able to just pull out on the translational hand controller and have the arm lift Hubble straight out of the payload bay. That's not what happened. I mean, Hubble's 25,000 pounds of mass. Granted, it's weightless in space, but it's still a 25,000 pound mass. And as he began to lift, it began to twist and turn, and we saw it immediately. And so I said, Steve, stop, something's not right. And so that necessitated Steve now going to a downgraded mode, which was moving joint by joint. So for the next couple of hours, Steve Hawley literally had to lift a little bit, readjust a joint, get it straight again, lift a little bit, readjust a joint, or roll it, or do whatever was necessary to keep it as much in its orientation as it was in the bay as possible. But that took hours instead of minutes, the way it was supposed to work.
The thing about Hubble was, we launched it cradle in the payload bay with electrical power umbilicals attached to the back. And once you pulled the plug on that umbilical, Hubble was on its batteries. And there was a fixed period of time, a maximum period of time, that you could run it on its batteries without the solar rays being unfolded to sustain and recharge the batteries. If you got to the end of that time, the batteries would reach a point where they were not recoverable. So that said, I forget now how long it was, something on the order of 4 hours. Well, if anything needs an EVA backup, and we could back up all that stuff, we could crank open the solar rays.
And as the crew just confirmed, we're seeing both blankets beginning to unfurl on the port side solar array.
So far we see good smooth motion both sides.
And so the first solar array, went out both sides. No problem. It took a few minutes. Everything was just like it should be. Second solar array sent the command. It got about, 16 inches and quit.
Houston Discovery, it looks like motion stopped with just about one panel showing.
And we see that too, Lauren. The DCE is off.
And as it turned out, of course, the second solar array did not unfurl correctly. It jammed partway out. And Bruce and I left the flight deck and dove down into the middeck with Charlie Bolden and suited up, and we were all buttoned up. The airlock was sealed. In fact, we had dumped half the air out of the airlock. We were about to get the go for EVA and proceed on outside.
The other thing I need an answer to is if I can go ahead and commit the EVA with the thought of going out and cranking it out. If whatever they're about to do fails, they want us to just press on to back them up. We need to get on with it.
Okay, flight, I'll come back with the answers.
I need answers now.
Flight FAO.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable waiting until after
I don't either.
6:20.
That's why I want the answers now.
Yeah, 6:20 is my drop dead time from adding up all the times.
Okay, I'm going to have them press on. All right, Capcom, tell the crew we want them to press on into EVA, and we'll stop them whenever we have to. Just quickly, we got 4 minutes on this pass.
Discovery Houston.
Discovery, go ahead.
Okay, with the panels that you got out there right now, it's not satisfactory to stay overnight. So we're going to have to move out on the EVA.
I was scared. I had never suited anybody who was going to go out in space. And I knew that if I missed something, if I missed a glove, you know, if I didn't get it fastened right, or something on the helmet, they were going to die. And it was going to be my fault. So even though this guy's come out of combat and all other kinds of stuff, I was scared because I had never done this before. And so I knew my crew members were dependent on me. And we were getting ready to let them open the outer hatch when the ground said, hey, stop. And we said, okay. They said, we got an idea.